Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got something done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Invest with Festus. Today we're trying something different. It's a little bit dark outside and the lighting is just a little off. So I want to try this angle. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't. My little brother sent me a video earlier in the day, and it was about this 29-year-old who had about $600,000 invested, and it was all in multiple 401k's. Now he asked me, why do they have multiple 401k's? Is it any benefit to that? Why would someone have multiple 401k's? It sounds cool, and there's a lot of pros to it. Not necessarily any cons to having multiple 401k's, but I'll tell you how it all went down. So this 29-year-old stated that he has 3 401k's, and all 3 401k's have been funded for 3 years exactly. So 9 years in the workforce within the 401k. So when you work for a company, for example, I worked at Amazon at one point in time. I had a 401k with them, company match and everything. After I left Amazon, I rolled it over into a different account. But here's the thing. I also worked at another bank. That bank had a 401k. I got the company match. I was invested with them, but in different types of assets within that 401k. Now, my previous company had a 401k. I kept that money in that company 401k. I liked what it was invested in. It is still doing great, even though I don't have the company match. Cool. So it's very important to understand that I actually have 3 401k's as well. But how does that benefit you and your situation? So for example, if you want to get married and you want to have a prenup on your assets prior to marriage, marital assets are assets that after marriage you are still putting money into. So for example, if you are at a new company and you are funding that 401k, when you get married, your spouse is entitled to half of that money in that 401k. But if you have 2 401k's from a previous job that you never put into the new 401k, those 401k's are assets prior to marriage. So if you don't touch it, it will grow without it being marital, and it will still have an increase because other people are investing into it. As long as you don't put any marital money into that, if you don't put any money from when you were married, in the case of divorce, that money will remain yours because you did not put any money that would have been marital into those 2 previous 401k's. So in a sense, you are saved in that way because you had that prior to marriage. You kept it as is. You did not co-mingle your funds, because that word will come up a lot. And because of that, there's really nothing you have to do. Like, you can just say, hey, this was prior to marriage. I didn't put any marital money into it. My spouse is entitled to $0.00 of that money, right? So understanding how the law works, understanding how your prenup works, is very important in securing some of your financial assets. So a lot of people are getting married in their 30s. You still got 30 years of work left. And so I would assume that a lot of your financial assets are actually going to come on later in life. Maybe you've started to build some good skills and some good values over time, but it's not necessarily going to be the bulk of what you make. So in a 10-year period, you could have made all that you've made in the last 21 years while you were working to get to that point. So yeah, but that is the benefit of multiple 401k's. Outside of that, obviously, if you were to get sued, somebody could still come for that asset. But in terms of marriage and divorce, it's a beneficial thing. Is it really necessary to have multiple 401k's? Absolutely not. You can roll over all your money, have it in one place. Especially, you got to make sure that you're not paying additional fees in your 401k. And so I always make sure that I always call in and make sure, hey, do I have to pay any additional fee for keeping my money in this account? They'll say no, and I'll say, okay, click, I'm good. So as long as I'm not paying additional fees, there's no need for me to roll over the money. There's no need for me to be worrisome about how much I'm going to pay in terms of cost. No, I just leave that in there, wait until I'm 65, and then maybe I'll decide to start taking it out before I receive any penalties, right? So that is the benefit to a 401k. Obviously, a 401k is a beautiful thing to have, especially if you have an employer match, because now you're going to get the benefits of the stock market, but you're also going to get a percentage matched by your employer, so you're getting free money. You should never, ever, ever say no to free money. Another thing that I want to address is that a 401k is pre-tax, so you're not going to pay taxes on that money now, but you will pay taxes on it in the future. And depending on how our tax system is, we may be paying less or more taxes later on in life. So you never know. Maybe you want to pay those taxes now and just get it over with, or maybe you want to wait into the future. There's a potential chance that you might be paying more taxes in the future. So keep that in mind. The Roth IRA is taxed immediately, and so you do not pay taxes later on in life. That's the benefit of the Roth IRA. And so the Roth IRA has been historically one that makes more money for you, not by much, but you make more money with a Roth IRA being taxed earlier than the 401k being taxed later. That's been historically the case. We will see what happens in our lifetime moving forward. Now, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm only trying this one time, so I won't be looking up to you moving forward. But let me know if you like this visual aspect of it all, and then maybe we'll try this again. If you like this video, again, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. You know I post every single day on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters. Not every single day, but I'll try to every single day. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.